Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Jarzard and welcome back to another day in Bremdale. If you're new to the channel, we focus on tips, tricks, and builds to motivate and inspire other players like you to develop beautiful Animal Crossing islands. Once you've unlocked resident services, you'll be introduced to a whole set of new DIYs through the ABD machine. And one of them happens to be one of my personal favorites, the Robot Hero. If you're like me and wanted to figure out the fastest way to build a robot hero, then you've come to the right channel. So before we get into it, let's look at the items needed to build this thing. You're going to need iron nuggets and gold nuggets, both which can drop from rocks, gold armor obtained from a DIY drop, a rocket which can be built from a DIY from the NPC Celeste, and last but not least, the mysterious things called rusted parts. Today we'll cover how to quickly collect rusted parts, and in future videos I'll show you tips on how to get the rocket, gold armor, and even tips on how to collect gold nuggets quickly. So if this is something that interests you, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos covering this content. Make sure that Gulliver is on your island. This trick will only work if Gulliver is stranded. If you don't know who he is this bird right here, and he'll usually be lying down somewhere on the beach. He comes about every 1 to 2 weeks, so be sure to check your beaches every day. If you time travel, just time travel once a day until Gulliver appears on your island. Talk to Gulliver. Talk to him until he wakes up. Once you get to this point, he'll give you a mini task to find 5 communicator parts, and this task is key to this process. Now, run alongside your beach until you see water spouting from the sand. This is typically a sign that this can be one of 2 items, a manila clam or a communicator part. I think this part is pretty awesome because if you end up finding a clam, you can just make fish bait for fishing. Alright, so this next step is the most important step and the most crucial part of this entire process, so you don't want to miss out on this. So once you've collected all 5 communicator parts, what you're tempted to do is go to Gulliver and trade this in for one of his rare items. But what I'm going to tell you is, don't do it. That's right, I'm telling you not to turn in your 5 communicator parts to Gulliver, and here's why. By turning in your communicator parts, the next day, you'll end up finding 1, an item in your mailbox, and 2, if you go into resident services and you look into the recycling bin, you'll notice that there's 1 rusted part in there, which is almost like an extra gift from him, I would say. But that's 1 out of the 30 rusted parts that you need in order to build the robot hero. So here's how you can get 5 in 1 step. Instead of turning in the 5 communicator parts to Gulliver, just keep them in your pocket the entire day. The reason why you want to wait until the next day is the 5 communicator parts will transform into rusted parts. It's true, so let me show you an example. So for this example, I'm going to time travel ahead 1 day, and if you're also a time traveler, this is your cue to do the same. So there you have it, 5 beautiful rusted parts in your inventory. And because I'm nice, here's a bonus tip. You can time travel backwards 1 day and find Gulliver again, and simply rinse and repeat. This is absolutely the fastest way to collect rusted parts, and it's how I've managed to build all of the robot heroes on my island that you see today. Bonus tip number 2. You can use forums, servers, chats, simply any Animal Crossing trading platform, and you'll most likely find someone who's willing to trade 10 to 20 gold for 10 rusted parts. Because rusted parts can come so easy for you now, you can use this method to easily collect and trade for all the gold nuggets you need. If this method worked out for you, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more useful tips like this one. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that it was really helpful. Stay tuned for more Animal Crossing content, and I'll see you all on the next one. Oh wait, but before you leave, why don't you check out one of these videos? I think you'll really enjoy them.